Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And what kind of Pride Month? Ugh. Gross. You know when you say Pride Month, it tastes like if you ever left an aspirin on your tongue too long? Ugh. But what June would it be without a story about one of the Alphabet Soup group members? This one is a lady. She loves puss. The bottom of her face is always glistening. I'm talking about Chocolate Patty. I'm talking about Wyclef Jean's long-lost relative, the former, the former press secretary for sloppy Joe Biden, Chocolate Patty, Karine Jean Pierre. She has come out with a tell-all book, and she is no longer a Democrat. She is now an independent. What, girl? Hold on. What? This is moving too fast. Weren't you the same one up there fumbling, bumbling, and stumbling through the press conferences every fucking day? Weren't you up there telling us that what are you talking about? Sloppy Joe is not incoherent. His faculties aren't slipping. He's fine. You guys don't see the Sloppy Joe that we see. I see this guy do a backflip out of bed every morning. He eats a pound of turkey bacon, 12 dozen eggs, and has sex with Dr. Jill in front of us all to show his vitality daily. This guy is doing everything. He has a phone in this hand talking to this world leader. He has a phone in the other hand talking to another world leader. He's sending emails with his toes. He's writing declarations with his tongue. Every part of this man is working hard every day for the American people. What are you talking about? Sloppy Joe is fine. Weren't you part of that lie? Weren't you part of that bullshit? But now you have a book coming out and you want to talk about the, quote, broken White House. You little piece of shit. I think they should send Tom Mad Dog Homan after your family because their family's from Haiti. I'm sure you got somebody here illegally. I say they find him and send their ass packing. Maybe you're illegal. Maybe they can send your ass home, you little son of a bitch. You little sideshow bob-haired son of a bitch. You were part of the great lie. You were part of the great cover-up. Now you want to sell some books? These people are unbelievable. Jake Tapper, same way. We were fooled. How in the fuck? Making the money that you make and the resources that you have access to, how in the hell were you fooled? Here we are sitting at home with a phone and a cracked screen. And we knew that fool couldn't put two and two together. We watched him fall upstairs multiple times. We watched him stand there and get woozy if there were more than 3 steps going down. We heard him try to speak. We heard him slur his words, stumble over words, and forget about the rest of a sentence altogether. Remember when he said, if you really want something, forget it. Huh? And now you're going to act like, oh, they held me at gunpoint. I couldn't say anything. But now that I'm free from the shackles of the Biden administration, I can tell the American people the truth. Fuck you. Fuck you, Karine Jean Pierre. You were part of a lie. You thought we were stupid. You thought we were stupid enough to not believe our eyes and ears. Well, let me tell you something you can believe. Patriot Protect. They will watch your back on the internet. They will wipe you from the annals of the internet history books. And they don't just do it once, they maintain it. They go back again and again to make sure that it sticks, to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Get your personal information, past, present, and maybe future, off of the internet. It's been sold. It's not a matter of will it happen, it's a matter of how many times has it happened. Stores you frequent all the time are selling your information to the highest bidder. You need somebody to watch your back. You need to walk onto a playground with Debo standing behind you. That is Patriot Protect. They're going to go to over 100 websites to make sure that you have no footprint. And all you have to do is go to patriotprotect.com/Jericho, enter promo code Jericho, all caps, and it will give you 15% off your annual subscription. You're welcome. But they thought that you were dumb. They thought that you would sit there every day, watch this fool shake his way out to a damn press conference, watch him walk into the forest after giving comments that literally happened. He gave his speech, turned around, and walked into the wilderness. He went to find Mowgli. They thought you were going to see that. They thought you were going to hear all the racist ramblings of a man whose brain was addled by age. You heard him say he went to the black church, the Puerto Rican church, the damn Catholic church. Damn, how'd you have time to go to all these churches? All his lies about what he did in the civil rights movement. I told Martin Luther King not to go out on that ledge. I told Malcolm X not to go to that hall in Albany. I was there. I was the one shining Martin Luther King's shoes before he went and gave the I Have a Dream speech. I helped him write it. I hung out with Nelson Mandela. I was here. I was there. I was everywhere. We heard all the bullshit. Some of my favorite ones. Remember his grandpa, his uncle or some shit, crashed his plane and got ate by cannibals. But some of my favorites are the ones where he talks about his dad. Like Sloppy Joe grew up in the 40s and 50s. Let's see, he's 80-something. So he was born like, what, the late 30s? So he grew up in the 40s and 50s. And he'll be like, oh, me and my dad, we were walking down the street. We saw two guys making out. And I looked at my dad. My dad said, well, son, love is love. Yeah, right. 1940s and 50s America, and you're tonguing your boyfriend down on the street corner. Even if you're a heterosexual couple, somebody would probably walk up and smack you upside your head and say, what the fuck are you doing in public? But gay dudes? Yeah, okay. All right. Fuck out of here. But we're watching this dude's brain leak out of his ears live on TV. But every day when we tune in to Chocolate Patty, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She says one thing, Sloppy Joe says another, but now they want to come out and sell their book. Now they think you don't have the memory of an elephant. But we do. You bastards. You rotten sons of bitches. They're counting on you being an idiot. They're hoping that you're stupid so they can get away with disgusting act after disgusting act. They're hoping you forgot about the sweet and sour sniffles. You don't remember being locked down. You don't remember being held at gunpoint with a mask. Do this or else. We'll take your job. We'll take your business. We'll keep your kids out of school. You can't go here. You can't go there unless you take the shot, unless you wear this. Fucking assholes. And Karine Jean Pierre is gonna fucking say that, what do you mean? I was a bystander. The White House was broken. What did you want me to say? Maybe the truth, you turd, you Haitian turd. What do you think? You guys gonna buy her book? Talk to me, goose. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.